Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? It's good to see everybody here. Hey, let's see who we have here now. I've been watching. I think I seen Shirley. I did see Shirley here. Hey, Shirley, how you doing, baby? Could
Who
y'all
we
see the
have here
chat?
now? I've been.
That was me.
Stacy, huh?
I go ahead. I fixed it.
Oh yeah, that was your echo.
Yeah, that was my echo.
Okay. Hey, Shirley. Shirley said, "Hey, I'm early. Planted red mustard greens, kale, turnip greens. It rained all this week. Zone 6A, Cleveland, Ohio. Lights out 3 hours. What? Lightning struck a pole. Heat and humidity was awful. It's going to be all right, baby. Hang in there. It's going to be all right. Trust me. Hey, how you doing? Hey, good to see you here, baby. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, go ahead, Turf. You could jump in, Turf.
Oh yeah, I was over here just reading away.
I know,
Hello,
man. Go ahead.
hello everyone. How y'all doing? GG. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Shirley Weems. She was in here first. She said she's been getting. She said she's been getting rain all week.
Yes,
Man,
you see that?
I just got. It's raining right now. I'm hoping the storm don't get too bad and mess up my connection. But I was like praying for rain because we were so dry and so hot. So I wish I had a little bit more, but I take what I can get. Garden of Twitty, hey, how you doing? Who else we got? Melinda Wilson, hey, hello. Pure Pondering,
Hey,
Ro Latrice, I like that.
Roro. Hey, Roro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Ellen
Hey,
Panky's in the
Ellen.
building.
Yes, Ellen's
Man,
here. Hey, baby.
yeah,
Miss
beautiful.
Kraft is in the house.
Oh, look at Miss Kraft. Hey, Miss
Miss
Kraft, how
Kraft
you
is
doing?
here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Stacy, you go
Hey,
ahead and get
bro.
in there and say hello to the people.
What's that?
Who is this here? Hey, Debbie. How you doing, baby? Good to see you. Hey, Broke. What's up, man?
My man broke.
Broke must have sniffed in the giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna call him Swiper, no swiping.
Swiper. That's a good name right there, Turf. Swiper.
Broke the swiper.
Hey, Q. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. I'm sorry I missed your live. Yeah.
GG.
Hey, Gigi. So if y'all can see here, yeah, y'all see Stacy is here. Y'all holler at Stacy. He's here. Hands in the dirt. You got some seeds? Put them in the dirt.
Anybody else say dirt, it'd be like it's like chalk to nails to a chalkboard for me. But when Stacy said, you kind of just gotta accept it, you know what he means. He's like, I'm just being simple over here, man. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Hey, Angela.
Those seeds ain't gonna do you no good in the pack.
Amen. That's true. That's true. Hi, Miss Linda. Hey, Chad. Hey, baby. How you doing? And of course, Miss Kraft is here. We're so glad to have you, Miss Kraft. Yeah. All right. So,
hey, Cheryl.
Okay, go ahead, Turd.
No, I said, hey, Cheryl and Chris. That was all.
oh, they're here. Hey,
yeah, back to our roots.
Hey, Crystal. No, where are they? I didn't see them.
They were at the bottom. Now the chat moving again. Okay. Oh, Whole New Perspective is here too. We were just talking about you, Whole New Perspective.
Yes.
Miss Crystal.
Hey, Sunday Backyard Farmer, how you doing? So glad you're here, man.
Keep your eyes on the road, bro. Keep your eyes on the road.
Hey, Bobby Wilson, how you doing? Good to see you here. Good evening, Miss Linda, Turf Therapy, and everyone in the gardening community. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, my Yankee sister, what's up? What's up? She says, hey, lovely sister Tnog, all the guest hosts and everyone. Hello. Hey, baby, how you doing? Dragon Queen, hi. How you doing, baby? All right. All right, Turf. Do you think? Oh, AJ is here. Hey, AJ. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Bring me back. Am I back?
Turf, did you
Am I
freeze,
back?
Turf? Oh,
I'm
yeah,
back. I'm back.
yeah,
That storm is getting nasty out there.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's jump into this. Stacy. So we have
Okay.
Stacy this week. Listen, I don't know if you know of his channel. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Not sure if you know about Hands in the Dirt, but this man, we grew a lot of similar fruit this year.
Yeah, we did.
Stacy, I've been checking you out all season. I really enjoy your channel. I really enjoy how unbothered you seem by any and everything when you're out in that garden, man. And I mean, like, I love the way that you kind of when I it wasn't your last video, it was a few videos ago, right? And I'm trying to get your site up real quick. It was a few videos ago, and your lemon cucumbers look like they got bit by the cucumber beetle, just like mine. It looked like they had that same disease.
Right.
And you just were so unbothered by it. You was just like, yeah, you know, it's pretty much coming to its end. You know, I'm gonna just take these cucumber. And then even in your latest video, you was like, these beans, they're still producing, but I think you're more so focusing on letting the soil rest and preparing for fall.
Right.
And you just keep it copacetic, man. Use cool as a fan, sliding in and keeping it moving. And I think a lot of people can take a cue from you, take a page out of your because I rarely see you fret. I rarely see you panic. But you've been doing this for over 20 years.
Yeah.
That is wild. So how did it get started for you, man?
Well, you know, I was actually born in Athens, Georgia, but raised on the west side of Atlanta, Georgia. So I spent a lot of summers and holidays in the country. And all of my family down there, you know, had gardens. Everybody. You know, that's the way, you know, I mean, they went to the grocery stores and all that. But my great uncles and all them, you know, my great uncle had 15 children. And they ate out the garden. So they ate out the garden.
Big garden.
Yeah, garden. Yeah, they garden for real. So I used to follow him around, my great aunts and, you know, a lot of the elders that was in my family and around us. I would follow them around, ask questions. Yeah. And that's how I fell in love with gardening. I can remember, I think I might have been in the first or second grade when we had the little milk carton. We put a little dirt in it and put a bean in it. Yeah. And when that little thing came up, oh man, that was it. You was hooked. Yeah, I was hooked there.
You was hooked. That's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, you've been gardening for a very long time, and you know, I've read a lot of books. You know, I recently did the little Master Gardeners program, read a lot of that. But I always say, you know, that Master Gardener stuff, it's all cool and handy, but nothing replaces experience.
Yeah.
So for someone with the kind of experience you have, the level of experience you have, and then the level of uncertainty in the world right now, and a lot of people getting interested in gardening for some self-sustainability, and or they're just interested in it because they got time on their hands for a new hobby. Speak to those people right now. What could you say to them, Stacy, that you just want them to know, something that you wish somebody would have told? Well, not for you because you've been doing this so long, but if you can just think of friends, family members that got interested in gardening, those you know, those top 3 things or top 5 things that you just wanted them to know before they got started with this, what would be those things?
The number one thing in gardening is patience. To me, you have to be patient. And gardening will teach you that. You know what I'm saying? And then it also teaches you don't count your chickens before they hatch. Because I'm planning some stuff like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have da 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 da. Next thing I know, some of them came and ate it up, or it didn't grow. And then I would also let them know you will learn more from your failures in gardening than your successes.
Amen.
I have learned so much from. Listen, I don't kill so much stuff; it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm a herbicidal, homicidal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's because I love to experiment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my message is. I've helped a lot of people. In fact, I have this one lady, she wanted me to come and do a video in her garden. I went over there and built the raised bed for her. I do that for anybody that calls me. I did it for my auntie Sandra. You know, we got her started. I shot a video with her last year, and she was talking about how I came to her house and was talking about it, and she got the garden put in, and I started buying stuff for her to put in the garden. I bought some muscadine vines and this and that. I bought the post. You know what I'm saying? I get excited when other people get it. The same thing with my mother. I got my mother garden started a long time ago, and went over there this spring and redone it. I just try to help people that want to get started. And the biggest thing is just get started.
Just get started.
Just get started. Just go buy some soil, buy some seeds, put them in the dirt.
Right.
Water on them. Yeah, that's how you learn.
And then wait. Be patient.
Be patient. And then you
Be patient,
see, this gardening community is very new to me. I was never watching gardening. This pandemic, you know, got me watching YouTube videos. I mean, I would watch like lawn care videos and stuff like that here and there. That guy GCI, I would watch him a little bit, whatnot. But
Pete, you talking about Pete?
Yeah. Oh, that dude is awesome.
I hung out with Pete for a whole day, man.
Oh man,
I got a whole collab with him on the channel last year summer, man. He's a good guy, man.
That dude is, man.
He's a good guy. I'm going to see him again in October.
He can put it down.
Oh yeah.
Just get started. You know, containers, pot, a bucket, whatever. Just put some soil in it, put some seeds in it, put some water on it, be patient. You got access to a gardening community. You got turf therapy. You have Miss Linda. It's a lot of people out there that you have access to that can help you along the way. So to me, it makes it a lot easier because you have so much access to so many people that's in your zones that can help you. So, you know, I really appreciate the gardening community. I watch a lot of people's videos. You know, the first thing I do is hit like when I go into them. But I just sit there and watch them like, wow, that's Miss Linda grew a purple bell pepper. Cool. Like, I've never grown a purple bell pepper.
Right.
Man, where they got these daggone purple bell peppers at?
Thank you, Idaho. Who's it? Look, I noticed when you see that she gave
she dropped that 511 on you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. But that's awesome. No, go ahead, Turf. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say, that was a perfect segue into the next thing I was gonna ask you, where you know you've been gardening for 20 years, you stumbled on YouTube, started watching gardening videos. Somewhere along the way, you decided to start a channel. I asked you why you started that channel, and then two, what have you learned? How do you feel about YouTube being part of the gardening community on YouTube? And is there any advice you can give to people who are thinking about starting a channel or just now starting from that perspective?
Yeah, what made me start my channel was we were in quarantine, and I was telling my mother I'm finna crank my garden up. I said I'm finna expand it. So I built some more beds. I said I'm finna grow more stuff because, you know, the shelves were empty and this and that was going on. I said, well, let me be able to take care of my family. That's why I grow so much. It's not for me, just me and my lady. It's just us two. But I grow so much for my family. I mean, they don't came up and got so much okra and this and that and all these different, and they cook this stuff or freeze it or whatnot, take pictures of what they cook. So it makes me proud. It makes me feel good that I can help my family. And that's why I did it. And I started a channel because when we were quarantined, my family couldn't see it.
Okay.
So that's what got me started. I would never start a YouTube channel. That was never, I never gave that any thought. So my mom was like, I saw Stacy's video, and she's showing her, you know, my aunts, and they're, he's got these videos, and, you know, they were bootleg, and they still, you know, I'm still trying to get a hang of it. But they were bootleg as can be, because I really didn't understand editing and none of that type of stuff. But through this community, you can learn that. And then through YouTube, you can learn anything. You can get a master's degree on YouTube.
Yes, you can. YouTube University. I done graduated a few times.
So I would say, if you thinking about starting a channel, don't be afraid. It's not like you finna go on a surgical table and somebody finna open you up or nothing like that. It's just gardening. You know what I'm saying? It's just something natural, something that God put here for us to do. Yeah. So get you some seeds, but get what you like to eat. What you would like to grow. Don't look at Miss Linda's channel or Turf's channel or my channel, and I'm growing something crazy, whatever it is. You sure? And you're like, yeah, I want to. I mean, if you want to try it, that's fine. But first, I would grow things that I like before I start trying to grow. All this.
Exactly. That's a great thing. Yes.
Yeah, grow what you like to eat. Yes. I don't eat onions, but I grow them because people in my family eat them.
Yeah.
I don't eat hot peppers, but I grow them because people in my family eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great, though. That is wonderful. But I love your channel. I love your little slogan. So how you came up with the slogan? If you have some seeds, put it in the dirt. How you get that?
I was just saying that because I have a lot of friends, these city dudes, man, like when I just
yeah.
And they were like, I'm the weirdo to them because I hunt, I garden and all these type of things. And so they start getting interested in it. They're like, hey, Stacy, I see you got this such and such and such and such. How you do? I said, man, just get you some seeds and put them in the dirt. It's not that complicated. You know what I'm saying? So once they start getting interested in it, I'm like, don't make it something more than what it is. It is an art to gardening, but the biggest obstacle is getting the seed and putting it in the dirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're not going to do anything in the pack. So I start telling my friends, just put it in the dirt, man, and put some water on it and call them. I'll come by and look at it and so when they start getting some movement, hey man, I think people out the dirt, man, keep putting water on it and stuff like that. So it's that's how I got started, just fooling around with my friends.
Yeah, but I just want you to know I enjoy your channel a lot, and I can definitely see you growing. Just like you say, failures, when we fail, we as gardeners grows. So it's just a wonderful thing. Yeah. So Turf, do you have any more questions for Stacy?
Well, not necessarily a question, but I got a bone to pick with Stacy.
Okay, pick the bone.
Yeah.
Guava. Guava, everyone.
I'm gonna hit this piece guava.
He looked like one of my uncles. Like, oh, that
had to do the shimmy.
Stacy, man, I don't know if y'all saw Stacy's last video. And he just walked through, harvested all these daggone melons. And I'm like, I've never seen these melons before in my entire life. I've never seen these things in the store. So I just know he's going to tell us how it tastes in the video over. Listen, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to go back and talk about these.
Which one? Because I talked about the Korean melon.
I don't know what any of those are.
Yeah.
That dude upset.
I'm looking to see what it looked like on the inside.
Like,
I just know he's going to give us say, this is my favorite melon.
Right.
He was clean, took the harvest. Yeah, that's what I got. It looked good. It did look good. Video over. I was like, man,
I know.
What kind of shenanigans is this? I want to see you taste it, man.
Details, bro. Details.
I actually did
let's talk about those melons though. Seriously, they're obviously a completely different region and country of melons. Can we talk about those a little bit and why you even grew them? Or
So the Korean melon, which is also called a early silver line melon, like when I got the seeds, that's what they had on that particular packet. But then when I ordered some more, Korean melon. So it has a lot of names. I actually shot a video on the Korean melon. I did a taste test on it.
Okay.
So that melon I started growing last year. I saw it and I did some research on it.
I see it 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's a short.
I see it. Yeah.
And I explained what it tastes like, whatnot in that video. Now some of the cantaloupes and honey rocks and all that I didn't do that on that, so you're correct about that.
The funky looking one. So the Korean melons got white flesh.
Yes. Yes.
That looks cool, man. So what does it taste like? Oh, well, I ain't gonna ruin it. I'm gonna go watch the video. Go watch the video. But yeah, we need to know about these other ones, man. Now notice that you had almost all of them resting on the board. Is there a reason why you've done that over time? Do you get a lot of moisture or something?
When stuff is sitting on the ground like that, bugs and it has a chance to go ground rot and whatnot.
Right.
So one thing I've learned, and I've been growing melons here and there off and on because I have had some success with melons. And I've had a lot of failures with melons. I remember the first time I tried to grow some cantaloupe, they got about this big. They about the size of a tennis ball.
Yeah.
But I take them and I put them on boards or try to elevate them in some type of way. But I did learn something this year because I still had something got into my honey rock melon, one of the ones I picked last week. So next year I'm going to bag them. The little bags that you can buy for your fruit trees and all that. They have some larger ones. So I'm going to do that to my melons to keep insects out so that'll give them a chance before they start trying to eat through the rind. I'm going to bag all of them next year.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to that, man. Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of melons I'm going to be able to pull off when I get to Germany. Like I have melons.
Yeah.
Based off the calendar, I can grow melons. It says I can grow corn too, but I'm looking at the growing degree days and I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So I just gotta wait until I get there to see what does well in those areas. But okay. Yeah, thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. But y'all gotta check out Stacy, man. This is a wealth of knowledge, growing for over 20 years. And everything he does, he just keeps it simple, man. Cool as a fan. He's not panicking over I don't think I watched any video where he's like, where he even gets upset about it. He was like, yeah, this failed. And he's nasty with the drip irrigation too. I remember he had a whole video setting up his drip irrigation.
Yeah.
So
and also too, of course, I love that you have your little seedlings out on your grow table, and then you also those seedlings also is for family members and friends too. So that is amazing. That's amazing. I like that.
I tell my auntie, she's growing, she's doing her thing in her garden. My mother, I'm like, whatever y'all don't have, like I give away a lot of seeds and stuff too. Mm-hmm. So whatever you don't have, I got this started. Like we get on the phone. I'm like, what's going on with Auntie Sam? She's like, oh, I got this and that. Because she got down last year on her collards and kale.
Sure did.
Her broccoli.
I've seen some of them. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my Auntie Sam made my broccoli. Man, I've never grown it to make it. I've never been that good with broccoli. And her broccoli was beautiful. I'm like, wow. So we get on the phone and whatnot, and I'm like, I got this over here growing. So I took a bunch of starts to my sister because her husband, he put a little garden in his backyard. We chopping it up. So I went over there and looked at his garden, and we going all around looking at it. And I was like, I brought him some different types of tomatoes, and he was like, I never heard of a blueberry tomato. I never heard of a hillbilly tomato. So I grew Cherokee
tomatoes. That thing is meaty looking.
Oh, that hillbilly tomato was beautiful. I saw it last year. I said, I'm gonna get some seeds for that. I looked it up and was doing a little research on it. That's why I grew so many varieties.
Yes.
So next year I won't grow as many varieties.
Yes.
But I just wanted to see what I can grow and then what I like.
And what you like. Exactly. That's wonderful. Because
what I want to see you try growing, Stacy? I'm sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Sodaki tomato.
Sodaki.
I'm gonna send you some seeds.
Okay. Do that.
AJ, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
I'll be growing red snapper tomatoes next year.
Red snapper.
Yeah.
For me,
it's a hybrid tomato.
Literally, it just popped in my mouth the tast of fish. That just
it's just
a terrible name.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get the
it tastes like what?
No, it's that's turf over there now.
Man, I'm like,
I'm joking. When he said red snapper tomato, I literally, my palate said fishy tomato. I don't know.
That's just the name. It's a hybrid tomato that they sell at Haas too. So I'll be ordering those and I'll be growing those. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But anyways, Stacy, thank you so much for being here, man. I truly appreciate it. And to all my family members, if you don't know Stacy, I think Turf have Turf. Did you put a link to him? in the
Yeah,
chat?
all right. Link them up in the chat.
A link to Stacy channel is in the chat. Go check him out.
Hands in the dirt.
Yeah, you look. If you got some seeds,
put them in the dirt.
Put them in the dirt.
Stop playing.
I know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All
Oh,
right.
Hey, Stacy's impressive, y'all. Y'all got to go check them out.
Yes. So anyway, guys, let me just say this here. First, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. So next week, we're going to have a guest here. And I'm looking for another guest tonight. You see, he may pop up, y'all. He may pop up. Yeah. Okay. But next week, our guest will be Back to Our Roots Homestead.
Oh,
that's who it's gonna be. That's who's gonna be. Yeah.
Oh, Cheryl and Chris.
Yeah, Cheryl and Chris will be here in the house with us. I
like that.
So I wanna just clarify something, right? First, listen, I want to thank you all who did the wrap up. The first wrap up I saw was Broke. Right? Broke. And Brooke sung that my zone 9 garden. Yeah. I love it. But a lot of people was wondering, or let me just clarify just to help you all. The very first question on the wrap up. I want you all to know I gave the wrap up much thought. So it was not something that I just kind of threw together, right? So statistics says that if you are a first-time gardener, let me start this. 2020 brought in 16 million new gardeners.
That's a lot of people.
Pardon me?
That's a lot of people.
That's a whole lot of people.
A whole lot
of people, yeah. So what they're saying is that 80% of those people will come back dependent upon what the world do. We all know, right? But they say 20% of those gardeners will not come back. So that's why I asked the question, will you have a garden in 2022? That was it. And everybody see Kiki, what? Yes, if I got breath. And I love it because mainly it was geared, I guess, to first-time gardeners. But I know, I can imagine, second year, third year garden baby, we hooked. We're done. We in for life. True?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm hooked for life. That's it. I'm in. I'll be growing every year if my health and situation allows me to.
Yes.
Not looking to deploy ever again, but if I deploy, I'm going to figure out how to grow my own food in the middle of wherever they got me at. I promise you. I'm going to have a plant of some types. so yeah.
Yeah. So what's on your agenda, man? What's going on with you? What's going on with Toaster?
No, it's bittersweet over here. It's sweet because I'm looking at how I time things out and I watch things come into the end of their life cycle. Mm-hmm. And, most of the stuff is going to be done, ready to harvest, turn into hot sauce, eat, whatever it may be. And then like a couple weeks later, it's time to go. Right. So I'm happy that nothing's going to waste. I'm happy that I'm going to get the harvest off of everything just like I wanted it to. But it's also a little sad because I would have had my first batch of fall stuff hardening off already, right? Outside, tucked into a corner. So, I've spent 2.5 years here in the lawn and garden. I've been here for 3 years, but I've only been gardening for 1.5 years now. I've been doing the lawn care thing for 2 years, 2.5 years now, and it's just for the first time. I'm not really looking forward to starting over. I'm excited about it, but it's nerve-wracking as all get out. So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah. So what you have coming up on your channel?
I recorded 4 videos this week.
4 videos. That's a lot for you.
Yeah, I had to get the camera out and just get it done. So I recorded your 2021 wrap up. That's the first one I'm going to edit. Then I recorded a video for a collaboration that I had to send somewhere else to another person. So you'll see me share that video, but it's another lawn care person, but it's actually gardening related. I inspired him to start his own garden. So he wanted me to kind of give some commentary to what he was doing in his video. So that was cool. So I did that. I shot a video that me and Miss Crab put together to tell you a little bit more about the Flipside Marketplace. And then I also shot a video with a tomato harvest, and I show you guys my sugar cane, how it's like becoming a super dark purple color on it. Just an update on that. So yeah, but now I got to edit it all, and my week has been absolutely crazy. It's only Tuesday, and it mentally feels like it's Friday already. I'm telling you, these soldiers, man, these soldiers will put you through it. You don't get to just go home when the day is over. So, yeah, we're going to get it.
Yeah. So there is 2 videos I want you all to look out for from me. One is I'm going to harvest some greens, and I'm going to eat some of those greens tomorrow. And I dropped those seeds July 12th. Tomorrow is August 11th. I will be eating those greens tomorrow. Yeah. I will do that. I'm gonna cook them. I'm gonna share the cooking process with you. Also, what is the other video? Flowers, y'all. Flowers.
Some fall flowers?
No.
Some flowers for the
poisonous. Poisonous
flowers.
We're
talking about poisonous flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, I talk about a certain plant in my tomato video. Yes. I'm not going to give anything away here, but in that video, in the front end of that video, I'm giving out some information on a particular plant. We all know it very well. And I just think it's some stuff that people don't know a lot about the plant. Just hang tight. I'm getting that video edited. It'll be out by this weekend. I think you guys are going to like it. I really do. So yeah, but you'd be surprised to what's poisonous out there. There's a lot of things we're growing that, you got to be careful with.
Right. And, I know a lot of people know that, I'm sorry, that an angel trumpet is poisonous. She is. But there are so many other flowers that I see in our gardens, in many of my family member gardens here on YouTube, but I don't think you know. She's poisonous.
We're going to help you out.
You're going to help me just a little bit. You're going to open your eyes till you can do your own research.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And that's the best thing to do, is do your own research, right?
Trust but verify. That's what I say.
What is it?
Trust but verify.
True.
Trust but verify.
Yeah, trust me, but go verify what I say.
Exactly. Sometimes I get mad. One time I'm thinking, you know what's crazy that's happening to me right now? I think, so let me ask you this. Have you ever planted a seed for a tomato and it get cross-pollinated within that very season and the plant changes? Is that possible? Has anyone ever experienced that?
I never experienced that.
Okay, so I dropped these green tomato seeds.
Okay. True
green tomato seeds. They're not
with Aunt Molly's or Aunt somebody. Those green tomatoes.
These are emerald apples.
Gotcha.
Hey, G Mama, thank you. Look at you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, baby.
So these were. So I took Nadine Farm Stories, right? Garden friend of ours, family friend. She grew these green tomatoes last year, and she gave them to us, right? She gave some to us, and I was like, man, these tomatoes are awesome. These are my. I just kept telling her how much I love these tomatoes.
Are they heirloom?
I don't know. They're from Baker Creek. That's what I know, right?
Okay.
She gave me the seeds. She gave me a packet of these seeds because I kept talking about them so much. Now I had them planted next to my purple Cherokee tomatoes. when the green tomatoes started to ripen, she started to blush.
Uh-oh.
And I said, well, she's not supposed to blush.
She's not supposed to blush. She's green.
Supposed to stay green. So I said, what the heck did I plant? You'll hear me talk about it when I'm harvesting these tomatoes. I'm so confused. I'm like, okay. So I thought these were purple Cherokee. Then I came back and they looked like black beauties. And then I had to go back to my notes and I realized I never dropped any black beauties. So they had to be purple Cherokees. The tomatoes have messed me up this year. I'm all over the place, but they good and they eating just fine. But I think this emerald green apple, I think this tomato got pollinated. It got cross-pollinated. Look at Nikki. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that so sweet? She is.
I see some people in the chat are commenting to it. What we got? So Stacey. I got a yes.
Did you see what Stacy said?
What did Stacy say? He said, I had cucumbers cross-pollinate during the growing season. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So they could have definitely cross-pollinated, but it's just never happened to me.
You talking about Aunt Ruby tomatoes? I'm growing them and they are supposed to stay green. No, these aren't Aunt Ruby. These are emerald apple green tomatoes, something like that. Emerald green tomatoes or something like that. They're supposed to stay green. I know it because I ate probably 30 of them last year when Nadine was giving them to me. They're so juicy. But these, they stayed green. They put the little hat on them and then they started to ripen, but then they blushed. And I ate them and they don't even taste the same. So I think they got cross-pollinated with the purple Cherokee that was right next to it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what happened because the purple Cherokee tomato was sitting right next to it. So I think they cross-pollinated with each other.
I think so too. I think so. It
just made a whole new tomato, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What is it?
Okay, so Lion's Crest says cross-pollination doesn't show until the next seed generation is planted unless you're eating the seed. You won't notice corn. So yeah, that's what I thought. But then I'm telling you, Q, something funky's going on because she gave me the packet. That would tomato seeds are not true to the parent unless they are segregated off. I don't know. So she didn't give me seeds that she saved. She gave me a packet of seeds she had already had from the seeds, from the tomato, like of the tomato that I liked. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe Baker Creek got it wrong. Who knows?
I know. Maybe they did.
And accidents happen. Yeah, accidents
it does.
It's the weirdest thing. Nevertheless, it still tastes good.
It was good. It was good.
She good. She good. Hey. All of them good. That's what matters, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But what I wanted to do with these greens is definitely just be able to get a harvest by Labor Day, or just before the plants bolts, right? Yes. Because you have so many people say, well, you can't grow brassicas in it's been like 91 degrees, would feel like 103 here in New Orleans too.
I've never grown kale before.
Yeah, we've been very hot and very humid. But I do know that you can still plant them, put them in a shaded area. You can get a harvest before it's green. So it's not like I have to wait for a cabbage head or something. You understand?
Right.
This is just the green. So and then you could definitely have a harvest. And the same greens that I have, I'm going to harvest and eat them, but they're going to be part of my fall garden. Yes, sir. So I got a big jump. A big jump.
Right. Yes. I mean, if it was me, like if I could do fall gardening right now, I would have all of my brassicas on the backside of my house.
Right.
And they would be I would place them at the part of my house to where they only get about 3 to 4 hours of sun. But they would be on like a 4 to 5 week head start ahead of everything. True. So that's the beauty. And like you said, especially if you're just doing leafy vegetables,
that's all.
You cut and come again. And then right when you think that plant's about to give up on you, it cools off. And you're good to go. So you got the microclimates. So use those shady parts of your garden like Stacy's in Georgia. It's hot.
It's
I
hot.
know it's hot. And Stacy's
it's
on
hot in Texas.
Right. Yeah. It's hot in Texas, and Farmer Q has his fall garden going already too.
Exactly.
So
it could happen.
So don't wait.
No. So what I think is, if you're looking for a harvest of just the leafy greens, you can do that. Or like I did, is I drop seeds for my rooted vegetables and my cabbages, and I have them in a very shady place, right? They're not getting any direct sun, but I want those roots to start growing now. So when the fall comes and I put them in my grow bags, those babies going to be big and healthy. The soil is still warm. They going to take off. Yeah. What is the name of that cabbage that you sent to me, Turf? Kaleidoscope?
Calabos.
Say that again.
Calabos cabbage.
That thing, I want that cabbage.
She's pretty.
I dropped the seeds to that cabbage.
She's so dense, and you're not going to see that pretty spear until you get to her, because you know how she comes up to that nice little pretty
like and then
cone tape.
She got a tip on her.
Right. So the whole time I'm looking for it to form this pretty head, and it was forming the whole time underneath the loose leaves that's on top. So when you see it growing, at least for me, when she was growing, I was like, well, when is this thing going to create the little spear? The little point tip. I was like, I must have did something wrong. But then my buddy, he wanted it while he was here. My best friend, he wanted it while he was here. And I was like, okay, you can have it. And I knew he was going to eat it. So when I harvested her and I peeled back the leaves on the outside, because you don't want those anyway. They're usually messy. Right. And then when I peeled those back, there she was, nice and pointy. I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't want to give it to him at that point.
I know.
But I was like, I already said I'd give him. So I have no idea what she even tastes like. I grew her and gave her away.
Well, I did that with a vegetable I grew it. And then my neighbor said, "Ooh, I love that," and I'm like,
"Let him have it."
Yeah, and I never tasted before. So that vegetable is called a celeriac.
Celery. Oh, okay. I've seen that.
So it's a cousin to the celery.
Celery, right?
Celery.
Yeah.
And they say they use it in soup, so it's great for like over winters having like a vegetable soup, and it's good for soups. So I got some seeds. I'm going to grow it, but I will not give it away this time.
That's right.
I'm going to pick one to taste.
So look what Pete said. Pete said, he said, it's so good to be able to leverage shaded areas when it's hot out. We have cabbage, kale, English peas, Brussels sprouts, etc. doing well in 90-degree days we've been having. Location.
Amen, Pete. That's true. So when you have a lot of people saying that you can't do it because it's too hot. Yeah, it's hot. New Orleans hot. Texas is hot. Where you living at, baby? Maryland is hot.
It's hot.
But can you still grow leafy greens before they bolt? Yes.
Absolutely.
We can
Absolutely.
I'm gonna bring y'all with me because, girl, look, I got my cornbread ready. I took out some smoked turkey wings, and I got some chicken wings I'm gonna fry.
Okay. They're gonna be good too.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
I know it's gonna be good.
I'm gonna use the fork while I'm on camera, and then when I turn it off, I'm gonna put that fork down.
So you know what I grew this season that you always said this stuff was good because you've been growing it for a while, but I didn't understand how intense the flavor was going to be on this thing. Okay. And it's that Chinese pink celery.
Yeah.
That thing is strong.
She is.
I don't know if all celery tastes like that when you grow it yourself. Maybe that's just because it was fresh. But that Chinese, I've never grown any other celery other than that Chinese pink celery. But that thing was strong. Like You didn't need a lot. A lot goes a long way.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And my celery, my pink celery plant got up to almost 4 or 5 feet tall. She was so tall.
Yeah.
So tall.
Mine got about 3 feet. They got about 3
They
feet.
grow really, really good. Well, you know, I put that 511 on it, girl.
She does.
I
What do you
said,
say?
like,
Defibrillator, like
you took the words right out my mouth.
Crazy. I was drinking my coffee this morning. Today, that was this morning. Today, Tuesday. Yeah, I'm drinking my coffee, listening to Chris talk, and he said, "Yeah, you know, we almost lost it. Then I had to hit it with that defibrillator at 511. That was almost spit the coffee out my mouth." Yeah,
told Chris, I said,
clear. He called the 511 the defibrillator.
I know, man. That was funny. That was funny. That was too funny. But they had a really good video today. So I don't know if you all saw Back to Our Roots Homestead video today. It was really a cool video. Cheryl did the taking care of business in her garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a real awesome video. Go check them out, y'all.
It was a good video.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, but next week definitely Cheryl will be here with, if not someone from over there representing Back to Our Roots Homestead. Gonna be
maybe we'll get Earl.
Chris. Earl. Holy. Maybe we get Earl.
Maybe we get Earl. You know.
Yes.
I don't know if they're ready for Earl.
I don't think they're ready for Earl. That pepper pie.
Yeah, that pepper pie. Earl was walking around with his little pea shooter 22.
Yeah, it was a 22.
Yeah, he had a. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Super Breeze dropping in real quick. I hope everyone had a great day. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, Unicorn. I have no shaded area. Oh, okay. Well, make your shaded area with hoops or
you can make
you can make it so easy.
Yeah. Some shade cloth. You can use other plants. So I don't know if you saw so I purposely put my corn where I put it. Mm-hmm. So if you think about placement in your garden, right? And you can stagger certain things that are going to grow taller than everything else. But if you know your sun pattern, right at the peak of the day, my corn was giving my peppers and leafy greens, when they were still in there, a nice shade. Right when it got about 3 o'clock, I purposely placed it in the area. So think about that too. Think about the plants that can take the heat, and maybe place it in a way to where it shades out something that can't take the heat. Exactly. So okra, plants, corn, those things can take quite a bit of heat. Beans, and if you can, pole beans, you can place it in a way that it will shade out another portion of your garden that you needed to get that relief. Right. And then of course you got shade cloth and stuff like that.
Right, and that's what I have. Like I have my trellis, and I have some like those seeds I just dropped, the rooted vegetables. I have them all behind that trellis, so they don't get any sun whatsoever. No direct sun, at least,
Miss Red's in here. Hey, Miss Red, I saw that you started the store on the Flipside Marketplace, and I was like, ooh, let me go order me some of those, some of that granola. And you didn't have it up there yet, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to come in because I know you're gonna list that granola. I want some.
Okay. What did AJ say?
AJ, correct, exactly, Turf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, talking about the shade and placement.
Yes, definitely.
So Idaho Hooser said I use my corn for shade as well. Yeah, you got shade. You create some. How do you get rid of red ants in your potato garden? I've never dealt with red ants in my potatoes. I did have ants in there, but they were sugar ants and they were going after aphids. So you had to remove the food source. But I don't even know why red ants would be in a potato garden. Do you have any experience with that, Miss Linda?
Well, I don't. And I think one of the things you could do is just add a lot of water to them. So I've seen Danny over at Happy Farms. She said what she did was she like flooded him out, and that's how she got rid of him. Every day she just flooded the area with water, and that's how she got rid of him.
Okay.
I just don't have the problem with them, so I really don't know. I really don't. Not
So
unless you go into an ant war,
Right. Chi Sweets, she says, bugs are destroying my eggplants. I tried neem, DE, and 7 dust. Nothing stops them. I use the black light at night, but I can't find them. What can I do? They are lacing out my plants. So
what are they?
So the first thing I want to say is Chi Sweets, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but slow down a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
You tried 3 different things. 2 of those things are organic. 7 dust is not.
It's not.
But do we know what it is?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're saying you can't find them, but it kind of makes me feel like you might know what they are. And everyone's saying drown the bed. So it looks like drowning those beds. Oh, yeah. Lion's Crest picked up some orange oil. That might do the trick as well to get them to migrate and or die.
Yeah.
When it comes to the ants. But Chi, I want to help you. Hey, Dan, what's going on,
Dan,
brother?
I just saw him. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Chi, I hope we can help you. But do you think you know what it is? And if you don't, that's okay. Take some pictures. Yeah. And email me or Miss Linda. Her email is right there scrolling on the bottom of the screen. We might not be able to help you out on the live, but depending on what it is, are you still getting?
We can definitely try.
Yeah. And if you're still getting fruit, I wouldn't stress it. Yeah. Hands in the dirt. He said, put him in the dirt. Okay, he gone. Stacy about to go to sleep. He said, thank you, Miss Linda, Surf Therapy for the live. I really enjoyed myself. Put him in the dirt. That's right.
Hey, man. Thank you, Stacy. We appreciate having you, man. Yeah, but the first thing you want to do definitely is identify the bug.
Yeah.
That's how you know, and just putting all kinds of stuff in 7 dust and this, and you don't know what it is, don't do that. Try to identify it.
Yeah.
Then
we want to know what we're going up against first.
Yeah.
And then treat accordingly. Sometimes when you throw so much stuff at your plant, when you do figure out when it does work, you don't even know what worked because you've thrown so many different things at it. I tell people that in the lawn care, where people that are interested in, doing lawn care, maintaining their own lawn, they apply so many different things to their lawn. And when they get it to finally go green, they don't know which one of the 10 products they applied that worked. So, and Chi Sweet, she says they eat in the 7 dust and don't care. What are they? What are they? I want to know. It seems like you might know.
Yeah, but anyway, So hopefully we'll hear from you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll either one of us. We love to help you, baby. Yeah.
What else we got? Callie Homesteading with Pooh Bear. Hey, how you doing?
Hey. Oh yeah, Gigi speaking. Hey, Love Notes. How you doing? So what's she saying here?
Love Notes in the building.
They're eating the 7 dust and don't. Okay, baby. Okay. Yeah.
Chi.
Hey, Crystal. All right. So we talked about seeds. You talked about plants. Do anyone have any questions? Y'all have any questions?
Yeah, any questions?
Yeah, let us know. What is what are you all growing? What do you all think about growing? what's going on in your garden. But
Do
I
you
want to
ever,
say, go ahead, Turf.
no, I was going to ask her if she had a video on it because I just realized she has a YouTube channel, but I don't see she's more into handcrafts and knitting. Hey, you can come on to the Flip Side Marketplace with this knitting. This stuff look good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
buy you some, let me sell you some hats. That's but
Yeah.
no, it don't look like you got a video on it.
Yeah, yeah. Hello,
Hey,
Tnog interpreter. Hey, C. Thomas, how you doing? Good to
how
see
can you
you.
protect your garden? What are we protecting it from? Is it sun, bugs? What kind of bugs? Animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much, So best yet, say bugs can eat 7 and live. Could that? Some of them can. Some of them
Probably, yeah.
can. Some of them can. I don't use the stuff, so I really don't know. So, but I don't
So
use it though, baby.
Silvar, she says, I have a garden spider that has made a web from my potato plant to my beans. How can I get rid of it without killing it? I'd ask you this. Why would you want to get rid of it? It's doing the work. It's doing God's work.
Yeah. And it's doing you a favor.
It's doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Unless it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Leave her be.
Yes.
Because she's there or he's there to eat the stuff that wants to eat your food. The spider don't want nothing to do with you. It wants everything to do with the stuff that wants to eat your food.
Right.
So I say learn to love that spider. My wife has learned to appreciate spiders. So as long as they stay outside,
yes,
she's okay with them. So
I love them.
Yeah, just because it's a spider don't mean it's poisonous. That's one thing. Right. But if she's not poisonous, leave her be.
Yeah.
Doing you a favor.
Tell her good morning.
Yeah, good morning and thank you.
Yeah.
Try to go find a fly and throw it in there for her. Help her out a little bit.
So what Kim said, Miss Linda and Mr. Turp, hello. I'll be making a small raised bed for my greens, and I was wondering, should I lay down box paper first or just soil?
What was that? Raised bed. I'll be making a small raised bed for my greens, and I was wondering, should I lay down box paper first or just soil? When I did it with my brother, I always laid down cardboard on top of this. Like if you got grass down there, like if you still have stuff growing down there on the soil, lay that down because that acts like a weed barrier, smothers that stuff out. By the time your roots, if the roots are going to go deep enough to hit that, it'll be gone. I'll put my email right here in the chat.
Yeah, it's just to prevent weeds and you pulling weeds up, because all the fertilizers that you'll be putting in the soil, trust me, the grass is going to eat it too, and you'll be getting healthy weeds. So just try to block it as much as possible, and the cardboard is great.
Yeah. Now, do you have to do it? No. You can just go for broke, but but I would take the time, and the cardboard is free. Just go behind the supermarket, and if you need to feel like you need to, you can ask them. They're gonna give it to you. Cam then had a huge harvest. What's that? Got a yellow and black spider I talk to every morning. She protects my tomatoes. See?
Amen.
Awesome. Say that, Hoyt. Say
it. No.
I'm telling you.
That's awesome there.
I'm telling you, you don't want to get rid of that.
No.
Everything, yeah.
There's some things you want to get rid of, but some things
Yeah.
And
like Melon said, she said you can move the web and pick your beans. She gonna put the web right back up if it's good and eating there.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, Elevator had a huge harvest. Cam, my man, Elevator Lawnscapes. He said we had our largest harvest today.
He had what?
He said he had his largest harvest today: squash, tomatoes, bell peppers, hot peppers, and butter crunch lettuce. Yes.
Awesome. Let's see what she say here. I'm listening. I can't really comment tonight because I'm dry. Okay, dry, baby. Don't do that. Just listen to us. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Okay. Oh, all right, Turf, you can take that one.
Lavender for Luck. She says, "Is there a way
Yeah.
to protect your garden from all the rain, humidity that won't allow the soil to dry out?" So if it's containers, move the container to the northwest side of your house. That heat will dry it out. If it's not containers, then you can add something to your, when that bed is done and it rests this year, you can add something to it that will help it drain off the moisture quickly. But usually just time. You know, if you got that much rain coming in, just give it time and it'll dry out. Just don't water it. It'll dry out over time. Humidity, you can't do anything about
do nothing with that. So I'm looking at, she's saying humidity that won't allow my baby. I live with humidity every day.
Yeah, the humidity's not keeping your soil moist. I can tell you that. That's
no.
Your skin sticky.
And your plants love humidity. So
yeah,
it'll be all right, baby.
Yeah,
it will.
Yeah, it'll buff out.
It really will.
Nikki says, "Should I keep the tarantula?" Yeah. Yeah, they're not carnivorous. They're not carnivorous.
And I wanted to tell Turf, we did 4 tours in 8 years.
Oh boy. Thank you for your service.
Amen.
I appreciate that. So y'all saw, what was that last week? You said, was it last week you was talking about the video that I put on IG?
Amazing. Yeah,
so I'm gonna upload it to YouTube so y'all can check it out. If you're not on IG, I'm gonna upload to YouTube. Keep the tarantula.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah.
Yes, Dollar Trees. You know. Oh, listen, Dollar Trees have them sitting outside. You know, you could just go and get it. So, Yankee Sister say, question, Turf. You got it?
Elderberry bush
has red spots on its leaves.
So to me, it sounds like it's a nutrient deficiency.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking to see if what Google got for me.
So let me just say, I do have elderberries growing in my yard, and I have seen these leaves on these trees turn like this, but in my area, it was from water.
Too much rain.
Too much rain, right?
Yeah, it looks like fungal disease.
Yeah, and she was fine after.
Yeah, she'll
drop them and put them back.
So, that's what it looks like. It looks like you got a fungus issue.
Oh, it's a fungus?
So too much water.
Yeah.
Usually it's called elderberry rust, maybe, if this is the same thing. Elderberry rust is most notable in elderberries, where it causes growth distortions and swellings on leaves and stems. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I have to see it. So you can take pictures and send it to me, Yankee Sister. You know I got you, Battle. If you can, or you know what else you can use? Download this app. It's called Picture This App. Inside of that app, there's a diagnose portion, and it's free. And what you do is you take a picture of the whole plant. You take a picture of the problem spots, multiple pictures. You can take up to 4 pictures and then hit diagnose. And that thing will help you walk that dog in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's 90% reliable. And then after it gives you the diagnosis, of course, you go read up on it, do a little bit more research and make sure, because the thing ain't perfect. It's just a computer. But nevertheless, picture this and get you there. It's called Picture This. It's in the Google and Apple store. It's going to try to trick you and make you think you need to pay for it, but you don't. It's a little X hiding in the corner. They try to be sneaky about it.
They try to trick you?
They try to trick you. It's a little X in the corner. Just hit the little black X in the corner and you'll be good to go.
All right. So Green says, Tnog, have you ever grown rutabagas in a grow bag? If so, how did they do? They did great, baby.
Yeah, you grew them last year, didn't you?
Yes, they were absolutely amazing. Grow bags. Do it. It's beautiful. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
I dropped some of those seeds too. Yeah.
Oh, so Sharon said she fed it and hit it with Nemo. So I get certain types of funguses you can push them out with growth. So that kind of makes sense.
But I tell you, with my elderberry tree, it had spots on it, but really the leaves just fell. Her leaves came back perfect, and that was it.
So, you kept on moving. Yeah.
Yeah, because you just sometimes. I'm not saying don't pay attention to everything in your garden, especially when you're new and you don't know. But what I am saying is that sometimes things will work out all by themselves. You don't need to go and put nothing on them. She'll come through by herself.
And they end up stronger when you let them.
Huh?
I think they end up stronger when you let them figure it out on their own.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like my I almost lost my pineapple sage just because his name, Stacy's channel's name was Hands in the Dirt. I'll drop the link again. But I just thought, so the plant was looking all faded and it looked like something was wrong with her, but I just figured, I was like, oh, maybe it's the sun beating her up. So I just kept on by my life. I wasn't worried about it. I was like, it'll buff out.
Right.
And then Quita, she just kept on insisting. She was like, babe, this looks really bad. Like something must be really wrong with her. And I looked at her a little closer, and you know what it was?
What?
Spider mites.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't let that stay. I had to. I sprayed her down with water, and then I sprayed it down with Nemo. But it only took one application of Nemo.
That's it. Just spray a little oil. Either you could use. Sometimes you don't even need neem oil. Seriously, you can use oil like coconut oil or grapeseed oil, or any kind of oil. I use the oil that I make from lemon and orange. Just spray them one time in the evening. Do not spray in the mornings. Only in the evenings. Spray in the late evenings. And many times you need just one application and they're gone. They're gone. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the picture from what was her name? Chi Sweets. And I'm going to be honest, it looks like it's probably either a grasshopper or a beetle. And you're not going to stop either one of those pests. But what I can see in the picture, 80% of your plant is fine.
Oh, okay.
80% of this plant is fine, and I wouldn't stress about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stress about it. Look, the majority, and I see blooms. I see brand new blooms on the plant. That means she's still gonna throw out some fruit. So, a lot of times leaves get damaged, and you kind of just let it go to nature. We can't have it all. They got to eat too.
Right.
The majority of your plant looks healthy. It'll be fine. I wouldn't even stress that. From what you showed me just now, Chi Sweets, I wouldn't stress it at all. And you're not going to stop grasshoppers or beetles. It's just not going to happen. Not like that. Not after the fact. Just let them have what they have and keep them going. Yeah.
So you see that?
This will be my first fall garden, Zone 7 AB. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's my zone.
That's your zone.
That's my zone. 7A.
Zone.
Yeah, that's me and Nikki's zone. Nikki, gosh, I can't think of the name of her channel. OCD's chick. Yeah. I call it Nikki so much. Yeah, that's our zone.
Oh yeah.
That's our zone right there.
That's your zone.
Where do y'all get elderberry seeds? I thought you usually get cuttings for elderberries.
I don't know. It's been so long since elderberries been growing up. I don't know how they got there. I do know they all over.
It's probably birds.
Probably so. And
birds.
Everybody, for me, I don't do all that. I just don't, man. I just don't, But anyway. Hey, PJ, how you doing, baby? What's the best fall gardening tip you've ever received? Well, if you have some seeds, put it in the dirt.
Put them in the dirt.
Put it in the dirt. Because, the whole thing about getting a garden started is getting a garden started. Just do it. And so that would be the best thing. If this is something you want to do, just do it, baby. Just do it. You know, a bucket or a bag, just do it. You know, drop your seed. All right.
Mm-hmm. First garden too. Go ahead, Lavender, for luck.
Yes, her first.
Yeah. Oh, so that gives me a little bit more context to your question, Lavender, for luck. Mm-hmm. That moisture will dry out. Just give her time.
Yeah.
Just give her time. Now, if she's holding too much moisture, maybe you need to consider adding some more perlite to it, for drainage or something. Hey, T from Beauty in the Garden, but
hey, baby,
just be patient with her. Just be patient. It'll dry out. It'll be
Guava
okay.
family.
Guava.
Guava Earl. Guava Cheryl.
Earl, Cheryl, Chris. Earl, my dude.
Back to our roots. Guava.
Earl is their version of Mr. George. In the best way.
In the best way, yeah.
In the best way.
For sure.
I love me some Earl.
I know,
Virtuous Gardener. Hey, how you doing? Shalom, Virtuous Gardener.
Shalom, baby. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, I just want to really thank everyone for doing the wrap up. It was amazing. Yours will be up when, baby?
It'll probably be up in a couple days. Give me a couple days.
Hey,
I was supposed to edit it today, but it'll be up probably Thursday. Because I should have an easy day tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay.
I was trying to wait for our little Santa Claus, but little Santa Claus must have got stuck up somewhere. So maybe next time he'll show. But I love you all. I thank you so much. You know, I'm looking forward to a beautiful, beautiful fall garden. I really am. And when I went out and took the pictures that you all see in my community post, I've been thinking about those greens ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, I'm going out there early in the morning. And I'm going to harvest the green. I'm going to cook them, y'all. I'm going to bring y'all with me so y'all can see it.
Cam, we got one more question. Cam says,
okay.
Tnog and Turf, we had a friend drop off some strawberry slips today in a Ziploc bag. Mm-hmm. How should I plant them? So I would say, Cam, if they're still alive and they're fresh, then you could probably just sow them straight in the soil.
Yes.
But if they're not, who had a video on it? I feel like it was
Also, I just want to ask you a question. What zone do you live in?
He's in my zone.
He's in your zone.
Yeah, okay, he's in my zone. That's the Cam I went to go help him set up a garden. Remember when I went to go see? Yeah. You can, just put them all in a pot or in a big pot, but I don't know what kind of strawberries they are, but you really need to get them covered because if, A Beautiful Nest TV.
That's it.
Who Go for A Beautiful Nest TV had bare root strawberries.
Okay.
And she took a water container. She put them, I think it was distilled water. She put the roots in there, let the roots resprout.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Yeah, you got to let them. Yeah. That'll be good.
And I feel like Beauty in the Garden maybe have done a video or talked about it as well.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I do know.
Homestead Heart did it.
Homestead Heart did it.
Yeah, a few people did it this season.
Yes.
When I got my strawberry starts, they were already it had foliage. It was just a transplant. Mm-hmm. I just put her outside, straight in the soil, and she was good to go.
Right.
But if that don't work out, bro, I got a whole slab of strawberry plants. I will bring you some the next time I see you. Don't worry about it.
Malik, what a great neighbor.
Malik is about to come and take all of them, but I will cut some out for you. Malik. And they will literally take over a whole garden bed if you let them.
Yeah.
Let them soak. Yeah, see, let them soak. They saying yes, let them soak. So there you go. Let them soak for a few days, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, Andel, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, say where did y'all get your? Okay, that's we. I'm way behind.
You know, I read fast. I can't help myself.
No, that's okay. That's okay because I didn't. Mm-mm. So let's see what Unicorn Lady say. You can handle it.
Good
My
night.
peach tree looked like it wants to die. Oh no, no new grow. I guess growth, and the leaves are yellow. Any idea?
You're probably overwatering it.
Yeah.
I'd say first you're probably overwatering it, and if you're not overwatering it, you're not giving it enough fertilizer. Lastly, you're giving it too much fertilizer.
Yeah.
Peaches, I am really good at killing peach trees. Yeah, I killed mine so quick. So take that with a grain of salt.
I think the thing about it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I know the easiest thing to do with a peach tree is to overwater her. You just think that she needs what she does not like wet feet at all. So do not. You better off letting her dry out before overwatering her.
Yeah.
And then the simple fact that it's dropped leaves makes me think it's either one, it's too much water, she's waterlogged, she's dropping the leaves because there's too much moisture and you're killing her by the roots. These roots are rotting out. Or you fed her too much nitrogen and you burnt her up and the leaves are turning yellow and they're all falling off. Or she doesn't have enough nutrients and she's sucking up as little as she can, and then again the leaves are falling off. So a lot of these things will look the same. And I guess the last thing I would ask is like, is it in the container or in the ground? Oh, look, Q just said that. Yep. And then maybe we can help you dial that in a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. You know, because my peach tree, I don't water her probably every 5 days or so.
Yeah,
and she's in the ground, and if I forget, I don't worry about it because she will get water.
Yeah,
you know, from the soil. She's in the ground, so I don't
she'll find her way. So you're probably just overwatering her unicorn. Yeah, she said, and it's probably the water. Thanks. So I gave you those 3 different scenarios. You thought about it. And you was like, okay, it's probably that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad we can help. Spraying neem oil in the sunshine. Yeah, don't do that. Like sowing a whole pack of seeds at once. Yeah.
She learned the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay, baby.
That's awesome, Sharon.
Yeah. Stock Brothers Nurseries Concert. Okay.
They talking about the elderberry cuttings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Do we have any more questions? You see any more, Turf? Before
I haven't. Sharon Compton says my persimmon last year, all leaves fell off bare, and then it came back this fall full of fruit. So
So Turf, I want you to talk about the little video I sent you, and we want to direct them to.
So tomorrow. Well, first of all, I'll lead with y'all remember our lovely guest from last week.
Yes.
Whole new perspective.
There she is right there.
And she is right here.
Yes.
She put out a video today. I'm going to drop the link to it. And it was more so like just a be on the heads up because I don't want you to panic and think it's really going down. That's the video right there. And she lets you know that they will be doing a nationwide test on all emergency systems. And I think it's at 7 p.m. Eastern or 2. It's Eastern time. I think it's 2 or 7. I don't know why those 2 numbers are stuck in my head. But don't be alarmed when everything just starts making a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah.
It was a really cool video. So go check that out. I just dropped the link in there.
And it's not long at all. It's very short, but very informative. So go over to a whole new perspective. Check out the little video just so you could keep yourself in the know and your family.
Yeah, I thought it was funny because I saw the video. We were just talking about it at work. You know, we do daily briefs and whatnot, and it was just letting us know, like, hey, this thing is happening tomorrow. Heads up. Just, don't be alarmed. I work inside of a box, so I can't have my phone anyway. I wouldn't have heard it, but yeah, it's apparently going to be at 2:20 Eastern Standard Time. So,
and the thing about it is, if you wouldn't know what was going on, then of course, you would be like, oh, Lord, so we don't want you to panic.
yes.
We want you to know what's happening. Don't go too far left,
Right.
Come on back, baby. Come on back. But go over to a whole new perspective, very short video, just to explain to you all what she found out, and she's going to give you some websites where you could go and look for yourself.
Yeah.
So what is that you said when we first started? Trust me. Trust me.
Trust but verify.
There you go. Love it.
Trust but verify.
That's it. I like that.
Yeah.
So did we have any more questions, ma'am?
No, we're just hanging out.
Guava, baby. Who did say guava in here? That's unicorn lady. Guava, my baby. Guava. Who?
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, yeah, talking to Chi. Yeah, it looked more like Japanese beetle damage to me. Because the damage I've had from grasshoppers, they start on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
This damage was in the middle. It's in like the meat of the leaves, which usually is indications of Japanese beetle. On the upside of that, they're about to be gone anyway.
See, that's the thing with me. I don't worry about the Japanese beetles after my fruit trees have fruited. So once they have fruited, yes, they're going to be attacked by the Japanese beetle. I'm not going to spray oil on it. I'm not going to do it because simply those leaves are going to fall off anyway, right? So now the leaves fell off. Her leaves is growing back. Japanese beetle is gone. The life cycle is over for this season for Japanese beetles.
Yeah.
So,
and if you're looking for a really cool, organic, safe way to prevent it, let's say you have a massive population of Japanese beetles to where they are dominating your entire garden, you need to go check out Broke Farmer 76.
Yeah, or if your tree is fruiting and they attack your tree. See, that's something totally different.
Yeah, that's different. But so what Broke is doing is he's preventing from the grub life cycle in his soil. And he's using a organic product to get that done.
Right.
So I mean, we don't want to completely get rid of them because they serve a purpose.
Of course.
To their food for something and something along the way. So it's good. They're good, but too many can be terrible. It can be detrimental to your garden. So if they've gotten out of hand and their population has just became too large, well, you might need to go in there and thin them out a little bit. And if you're looking for a safe way to do it, Broke's got a video on it. He'll be doing the series, walking you through the whole thing.
Yes, I saw that video. Very, very good video.
Yeah.
But
he even has the B-roll in it.
Yeah, I know.
Bro was out there with the B-roll.
Yes. I just think, y'all, that when the Japanese beetles did attack my tree had fruited. I was done. And I ate all the peaches.
Hey,
I ate them all.
They ate, you ate, everybody ate.
Everybody ate.
Right. Last year, the Japanese beetles attacked our Concord grapevine, but so far this year, I haven't seen any. See? It might just be your year. At least they spread the wealth. They not hitting you every season. Yeah, and like you said, at home with Cherie, you're right. They're slow. They're super slow. And you can literally come and pick it up and move it off your plant if you want to. Another thing that you can consider doing is growing trap crops for the beetles. So things that they will be attracted to that you can use as tribute. Like y'all go over there and mess with that thing and leave this stuff alone. You can look into doing stuff like that too.
Yeah. So Pete, take care, everyone. I will have to go back to the first 30 minutes of the live stream and catch up once this over. Okay, man. We thank you for being here, Pete. Very, very much. Always, man. Always.
What's that? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, T. There we go. That's right. The end life cycle. Right. There we go. I knew we were about to come to the end of that life cycle anyway, so it's nothing to fret.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. Just buff out.
Hey Ann. Hey T
Oh,
from
oh,
Beauty.
it's in container. It's in the container. She said, I missed that unicorn lady. She said the tree, the peach tree was in the container. Yeah, you're probably
Oh,
over.
yeah, overwatering. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Sometimes when you hear so many people say, when vegetables or trees are in grow bags or containers, you have to water more because the water will leach out. And it's true, but sometimes that you just do too much. And so that's what happens sometimes.
Especially
So,
if your medium is really good at holding moisture too.
yeah,
So
pay attention to it yourself. Pay attention to it. Just watch
there
it.
you go, Miss Craft. Hey, Santisha. Miss Craft says she grows purslane as a trap, as a crop trap for the Japanese beetles. They love it. Boom.
You heard that, Pete?
Yeah.
Purslane.
Purslane. Get some.
I sent Pete some purslane. He
Purslane's
wanted it a while ago. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
See, Broke, I don't think Broke was there that day.
That must not have been. The old swiper broke.
Yeah, because Pete wasn't. Pete wasn't that purslane. Oh, so whole new perspectives. I guess you're saying that the video is 2 minutes and 20 seconds long.
No, I think she was saying that the test, the test is going to be at 2:20 because I think the video was about 6 minutes long.
Really?
I think so. Or maybe it was 2 minutes. Let me go look.
I didn't.
Let me go look. I'm about to go look. Maybe I was wrong.
I thought it was very short. I thought it was like 2
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, no, it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Excuse me.
Okay.
But I think it was 2 o'clock is when the test is supposed to start. So it's either 2 or 7.
So alumni say they did that same test last year and the year before. I don't know, baby, but I'm glad to know about it. I don't know.
Sister, thank you.
Huh?
Got another donation, Yankee sister.
Oh, Yankee sister, thank you, baby. Thank you. Oh, she's talking to at home with Cherie.
Any bugs anywhere? They're coming out at night. Oh, the test is at 2:20 p.m. Okay, so their video just happens to be a 2-minute video and almost 20 seconds, and the test is at 2:20. There we go. All right, cool.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you. Just so you can be aware. That's all. So you can be aware. So when things start happening, you will know what's going on.
Yeah.
You will know. Yeah. So you won't be freaking out or something,
Yeah, calendulas are a good fletch. Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah. I love calendula.
Yeah, I'm growing calendula out there.
Oh, yeah. I have some.
Calendula.
Thank you, Yankee sister. Thanks, Miss Linda and Turf, always for a live welder. Oh, you're so kind, baby. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes. All right.
And more beautiful than Halle Berry. Okay. All right. They're both beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Strong, beautiful woman. Okay. All right, Angel. What else we got?
Yeah, bro.
Angel Johnson.
All right. Hey.
Love Note says she don't want to hear the racket. She turned her phone and TV off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Talking about when they do the testing. I'm pretty sure that's what she's talking about. So when they do the test notification thing, she turned her phone and her TV off.
So, baby, I don't know about that. All I know is what she said in this little two-minute video. Go check out the video.
They didn't say anything about that.
No,
they didn't say anything.
Let's not pull stuff in there now. But,
right.
We ain't gonna do that.
LindaTNOG Gardener, how you doing?
Hey, baby, how are you? Yeah. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. Turf, you have anything you want to add before we say?
Thank you for having me. appreciate it. I said thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying everyone's videos, the 2021 wrap up videos. I need to go check up I need to go watch the Weekend Gardening show. I need to go watch. I saw her video came out a day or so ago. I haven't made it over there to see it yet, but I'm gonna go watch hers.
Watch TLC's wrap up, and I'm gonna tell you, by the end of that video, I was in tears.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's talking about life and her life in this past garden season that we just had. So
I like that. And Andale, and y'all gotta go. Andale got some pipes, y'all. Just let y'all know that. And she can sing. Cousin Andale can sing a little bit. She over there. I've been having a fun time watching everyone's video. I'm gonna let you know right now. I didn't try to sing nothing, so.
I'm bagging my eggplants with. Okay, all right.
Now, okay. You should make a video and post it to your channel. You got a channel already, Chi. I want to see. Live, you guys. Love you guys. Tuned in late. We need to get pumped about starting our fall gardens. We sure do.
Yeah, I am very pumped because I'm about to eat a meal. I'm about to eat a meal.
Nikki said she said I enjoyed tonight's nightcap. You know, I gotta go see Best Yet's her best moments. Best Yet got a really good show, y'all.
I seen it. I went over there. And matter of fact, I was over there for I can't remember who was the guest, but as soon as I logged in and it was over. But the other day I was there.
Yeah,
it was really, really nice. I enjoyed it.
I missed the last 2 episodes, man. But Best Yet, she has I like her lives. They're fun. They're fun. They're just really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my shop is right by. You see this? This is for you.
Yeah. Yeah. My shop is right by Dobbins Air Force Base in Marietta. They always have some type of test going on over there. Over the last, we do it on the installation at APG as well. They do it all the time over there. But they'll send emails and say, oh, there's going to be a test on APG. So yeah.
Hey, Growing with Hudson, how you doing, baby?
Yeah.
Listen, Nikki. Woo woo. Hey, New Orleans Garden. Hey, Turf. Hey, Chad. Hey, baby. Well, we about to get up out of here. Turf, closing words now, baby. Come on.
Hey, y'all stay motivated, stay patient, stay blessed.
Amen. That's it?
That's it. Like that.
I want to thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I pray that God covers all. Yes. And we continue to grow and have fun in our garden.
Yeah.
Yes, let's have fun. Let's have fun, baby.
Let's do it.
That's what I want. I want fun.
Yes.
Fun and food. Fun and food. Yeah. All right, babies. Y'all have a good night. I thank you all so much. Turf, thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Thank you. Always. Thank you.
Always.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Miss Kraft.
Till next time.
Thank you, Yankee sister. I can't name everybody, but y'all know I love all of you all. Thank you all so much for being here. Turf.
Yes, ma'am.
Later, y'all.
Let's get out of here. Bounce.
All right. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.